Now on ITV, we join Lucy Longhurst for a look at the latest computer and video games in this week's edition of Cybernet.
Watching Cybernet with me, Lucy Longhurst. Get ready to meet some villains, play a new console, strum on a guitar, and see some of the most explosive games coming out this year. It's the best. It's Cybernet. The year is 1947 and the Russians are searching for the ruins of the legendary Tower of Babel, where they hope to find a magical machine which will help them rule the world. Only one man can stop them, the famous archaeologist Indiana Jones. Yes, with that hat and that whip, it's clear that Indy's back with style. This is an exclusive early look at Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine on the PC. It seems that Indy is eager to show Lara Croft just how archaeological action-adventuring should be done. The game takes our hero around the world, from the Russian border to South American jungles, as he attempts to beat his enemies to the clues that will reveal the location of the mysterious Infernal Machine. The game features everything you would expect from the Indiana Jones movies: perilous rope bridges, exotic locations, and many mysterious puzzles and traps. There's even a minecart chase and the chance to steer a raft through whitewater rapids. Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine has the makings of a classic game that remains true to the films. After all, you can always rely on Indy for exciting action.
Showed up, Jones. I was almost worried.
If the remote-controlled racer Revolt has been thrilling you on your PC, get ready for a cheat to make this fantastic game even better. To access all the tracks, enter Tracker as your name. That's T-R-A-C-K-E and R. Now gasp in amazement as every track available opens up before you. To access all the cards, enter Carnival. That's C-A-R-N-I-V-A and L. This will allow you to choose any car that takes your fancy, including a rather special panda car. So if you think you can bear it, get racing. Time to get together with the Rugrats and enjoy a board game.
That's a boring game, Tubby. I don't know, Chucky. Maybe to win, you have to make everyone be bored. Silly babies, it's not a boring game. It's called a board game because you play it on a board.
This is Rugrats Treasure Hunt on the N64. It offers 3 different board games which can be played by up to 4 people, and it features all your favourite Rugrats characters.
A baby can never have too many cookies.
The games take place in an Aztec temple, a sunken pirate boat, or on Reptar's Candy Island. Although the 3 games look different, they're all very similar to play. But if you're a fan of the Rugrats, then this is a game that should entertain all the family. Well, nearly.
Let's see here. We need to know what type of game we want to play, how many players, who's gonna play. Interesting.
frantic cartoon capers now with Disney's Villain's Revenge. Jiminy Cricket has torn out the last pages of a magic storybook and accidentally released its villains.
Come on, this is gonna be some adventure.
It's up to you and Jiminy to stop the villains before they rewrite the story's endings. Each story is presented beautifully with clips from the animated films, and each time you complete a task, you're rewarded with the original movie ending. But to make a game, you need interaction, and the programmers have created some truly stunning computer-generated scenes that lead you right into the action. It's a pity then that once you're there, the gameplay is so uninspiring. There's only a limited amount of interaction, and in this scene with Captain Hook, you're reduced to just moving left and right with the mouse and striking out. In Alice's world, it's even worse. You simply glide through the endless mazes, clicking on the plumes of smoke. However, some of the games do get young minds thinking, like Dumbo's Circus Puzzle. Despite the annoying flaws, children will love the charming characters, and after all, who could remain upset with Jiminy?
Well, we must be doing something right.
Sonic the Hedgehog is back, and so is Sega. The Japanese games giant has now launched its brand new super console Dreamcast all over the world, and the spiky blue mascot is looking better than ever. The new machine may be the most powerful console currently available, but what exactly does this small white box have to offer hardware-swamped video games fans?
Well, Dreamcast is a 128-bit next-generation digital entertainment system for the new millennium. It's a very, very powerful machine. It's incredibly flexible and versatile, and is really going to offer the type of games that no one's really seen before.
With the Dreamcast, with the new power that it has, it's 15 times more powerful than the PlayStation and 10 times more powerful than the N64. And what that allows us to do is create very rich and deep environments.
Added into the Dreamcast concept is communication as well. So not only can you play games, but you'll have access to things like the internet, email, and multiplayer gaming.
Of course, all this powerful hardware is useless if there are no good games to play on it. Luckily though, software is one of the Dreamcast's greatest strengths. There are already over 100 games announced for the machine. These include conversions of Sega's most successful coin-ops, such as Virtua Fighter 3 TB and Sega Rally 2. There are also a few more unusual titles available. One of our favourites is an incredibly cute penguin racing game called Pen Pen Triathlon. Of course, every console needs some sports games, and with the extra power of the Dreamcast, we can expect sports like motor racing and basketball to become more realistic than ever.
We're modeling every face of every NBA player perfectly. The size of their nose, the height of their cheeks, how far their ears stick out from their head, their hair size, their hairstyle, whether or not they have body tattoos. All of those are being replicated in perfect detail in our basketball game.
And there's more to the Dreamcast than just good-looking sports games. Some titles are highly original, such as the eagerly awaited adventure game Shenmue.
Shenmue is an ancient Asian RPG game, and it's a vast virtual world with over 500 characters. And the story starts in the early 1900s, and the character ages over a 30-year period. And one of the beautiful things about this game is it has a very rich and deep environment, and it's more of a virtual world where the characters interact with this world that's buzzing around you. And with the extra power that we have, we're creating a movie-like experience with the camera movements and the depth of the story. And actually, the game has been in development for 3 years in Japan. It's almost to the point where it's like an interactive movie.
The Dreamcast also has something called a VMU, a small handheld mini-console that doubles as a memory card. This will allow you to keep playing when you're away from the main machine. When you consider that the console is as powerful as a good PC but is just a fraction of the cost, then you can understand why the Dreamcast is very attractive to console gamers. So we think that Sonic has a very good future ahead of him. Well done, that hedgehog. With 7 installments spanning over 10 years, Final Fantasy is one of the most successful series in video gaming history. Final Fantasy VIII on the PlayStation proves yet again that designers Squaresoft are masters of the role-playing genre. You take on the role of Squall, a young member of an elite training academy called Garden. You quickly meet up with a host of quirky characters who will guide you through the initial objectives and will later become involved in your epic mission to protect the world from the evil Ultimecia. The gameplay in Final Fantasy VIII remains similar to that of its predecessors, but with some crucial differences. You're now required to acquire spells from opponents. Then you can choose to attach them to your character, making yourself stronger, faster, or better protected. This introduces the dilemma of whether to use your most powerful spells in battle or to keep them in order to improve your fighting skills. You can still summon powerful creatures to help you, but they're now referred to as Guardian Forces. Thankfully, they're as explosive as ever, but annoyingly, you can't skip through their long animation sequences, which is infuriating during the later stages of the game. A great new feature is a card game which you can challenge most characters to. You start with a feeble deck, but persevere because the valuable cards you can win later can be traded for rare items. Having sat through Final Fantasy VIII's incredible end sequence, Cybernet can reveal that the game is not as big as we'd expected. But despite this, and a rather slow start, Final Fantasy VIII is still an incredible game and one of the best titles of 1999 so far. Okay, time for our competition now, so grab a pen. This week's prize is a PlayStation and a copy of Tony Hawk's Skateboarding to play on it. So take to your decks, flaunt the best tricks on the street, practice your kickflips and tic-tacs, and you might beat the pros. To win this prize, call our number and answer this question. What kind of creature is Disney's Dumbo? Is he A, an elephant, B, a worm, or C, a spider? If you think you know, call 0660 113333. Please dial carefully and don't forget to ask permission from the person who pays the telephone bill first. We'll put up the question and number again at the end of today's show, so get dialing and good luck. Coming up, we unveil a world exclusive, race around a city, and look at some of the most desired Dreamcast games for this and next year.
Good news for those with a taste for the finer things. All new Mars Dark and Gold. Right! Fluffy golden nougat, smooth caramel, and deeply dark chocolate. Bite!
Get connected. Call the Gay Network now on 0906 800 8080.
Make the most of the savings and make the most of the offers, because the MFI Homework Sale must end October the 27th.
Get in touch with singles. Call us now on 0906 800 8000.
I don't need no sex, drugs, and rap. I gotta roll. Believe in it, baby.
Welcome back to part 2 of Cybernet. Sharpen your wits and flex your muscles as we have a game that'll make Tekken 3 look like a beat-em-up for weaklings. This is an exclusive preview of the game everyone wants to get their hands on but can't, Soul Calibur. Cybernet's managed to play a version, and as you can see by its awesome graphics, it's due for release only on the Dreamcast. Taking its characters from the PlayStation classic Soul Blade, this game will let you fight with Killick, Nightmare, Voldo, Maxi and loads of other warriors, each with their own weapons and special moves. some impressive animation and lighting effects, you'll also have the chance to view your battles from different perspectives. The free camera allows you to see your powerful hits close up, as well as watching from more tactical positions. Soul Calibur will offer the usual gameplay options. However, the mission battle mode should be the most interesting and involves you fighting with a series of handicaps. These include obstacles like only having one life or only being able to use punch combinations to win. So far, Soul Calibur moves quickly and smoothly and should easily challenge Virtua Fighter 3TB as the console's best combat title. With the promise of some fantastic multiplayer action, we can't wait for the finished version. More Dreamcast marvels now as we pick our top 10 most wanted Dreamcast games. Stomping through the streets, leaving destruction in its wake, Slave Zero starts our rundown at 10. Race penguins and hippos round courses made from snow and jelly. It's cute, it's zany, it's Pen Pen Triathlon at 9. The unusual yet challenging simultaneous multiplayer beat-em-up Power Stone gets into a fight at 8. Hoverboard your way into the 23rd century at 7 with the beautiful stunt-based racer Trick Style. In 6th, updating the Mega Drive Classic with gorgeous 3D visuals, it's the return of Echo the Dolphin. Coming complete with its own fishing reel, the zany Sega Bass Fishing proves to be a fun alternative at number 5. Continuing the marine theme, the amazing interactive fish that you can have a conversation with, Seaman is at number 4. Whilst in 3rd, there's daft-looking boxers and furious combos in the hilarious arcade game Ready to Rumble Boxing. At number 2, making a bid to be the most beautiful game ever made, it's the majestic Shenmue. But taking an early lead at number 1, the stunning Metropolis Street Racer is our most wanted Dreamcast game. Want to be a super cool guitar hero? If so, then you're going to need plenty of practice, and there are no shortage of multimedia packages to teach you the difference between A major and A minor. Guitar Workshop is a brand new interactive CD-ROM that combines still pictures, diagrams, video and audio.
In the jam room, you can play the following chord change with the whole band. E minor, A minor.
In the company of Chris Corbline, you'll be guided through development stages from basic strumming to advanced fingerpicking. There's no point playing a guitar if it's not in tune, so Chris will make sure your E majors don't sound like F sharps. Then, after learning the correct way to hold a plectrum, you can begin to strum, but don't expect miracles just yet.
This section you may find useful checking when you have problems fretting or changing chords. Come back here often to see if you're making mistakes.
Stop reading off those cards, Chris. Learning chords is the hardest part when studying the guitar, and this package helps by showing you simple diagrams of many useful ones. This title also features a built-in link to the Magix Music Maker, and this will allow you to compose your own tunes. Guitar Workshop is a handy package, but isn't nearly as good as Teach Me Guitar, which we recently reviewed. Despite this, Chris's advice is very useful.
If you are just starting out, you should check out the possibilities of combining different chords, which you will be able to do very soon if you stick with the program.
It's cheat time now, and here's a fashionable one for Des Drager that'll make this pretty game even better looking. All you need to do is complete a one-player battle mode with any character under any difficulty level. Highlight that same fighter on the character selection screen and press R2. Now you'll notice that your winning character is wearing a costume from the pioneering Dynasty Warriors game that appeared on the PlayStation some time ago. So stand back and admire these lovely costumes, but be careful not to tear them with all that fighting. If you have an inquisitive mind, you'll find many of your questions answered on the internet. Two of the best sites to gather information from are the Natural History and British Museum pages. The sites feature almost everything you'd find in the museums themselves, and you can get closer to many of the exhibits and experiment. For example, do you know what a butterfly looks like under ultraviolet light? Now you do. The Natural History site uses clear, well-thought-out menus, and you can easily access any topic that interests you. Every subject, be it dinosaurs or seafarers, is presented in a bright, colourful way. You can even zoom in on many of the pictures. In the interactive zone, you can download and view 360-degree images. As part of its Captain Cook exhibition, you can look around the mariner's ship, the Endeavour, or study a bust of the captain himself. There are even images of some of the museum's bigger rooms, including the Mammal Hall, with its incredible blue whale model. After you've improved your knowledge of the living world, why not visit the ancient world of Egypt at one of the British Museum sites? Recently updated, it contains loads of useful information aimed at students and teachers. Again, this site has been imaginatively designed and, together with its fascinating pictures and stories, includes a host of enjoyable games. These include Weigh the Pyramid and a two-player counter game called Senet. The aim of both these sites is to present information in a fun and exciting way to people who can't visit the British museums in person, and they've succeeded. In fact, if visiting the museums is as much fun as visiting these sites, I may take a trip to London myself. Good news for all you car chase fans. The most original driving game on the PlayStation is now available for lucky PC owners. Taking its influence from films and TV shows like Bullet and Starsky and Hutch, the main idea of the game is to dodge cars and cause mayhem in the city streets. The choice of missions is one of the best things about Driver. You can try to become the ultimate undercover bad guy or attempt a number of driving modes. These range from causing the most damage to your surroundings to losing your pursuers in time for an important pickup. Driver handles brilliantly. The car is great fun to slide around, and the action is fast and frantic. The excellent action replay facility takes time to master, but eventually you can edit together your finest chases. Sadly, the game lacks a multiplayer option, which may affect its longevity. Driver blends elements of Midtown Madness and Grand Theft Auto to create an atmospheric title. Overall, it's an original game with a funky soundtrack. For people who love the old car chase movies, then Driver is the best title around. With Dreamcast offering the best graphics ever seen on a console, Formula One fans are expecting great things from the machine. And we've got the very first look at the console's newest racer, F1 World Grand Prix. The game's a conversion of the immensely successful N64 title, and one area in which we hope it will excel is in its handling. At this stage of development, the analog controller is extremely sensitive. This can make controlling your car quite frustrating, particularly around the tighter tracks. When it's finished, the game will probably require a lot of practice to master, which may not be everyone's idea of fun. So far, the level of graphical detail is amazing. The car's movement and reactions to the track surface look incredible, while the racing locations are so gorgeous they'll probably put you off your driving. If F1 World Grand Prix plays as well as it looks, then Dreamcast owners will be in for a treat. With the promise of an official license, this could be the finest Formula One game we've ever seen. That's all for this week. We'll be back soon with more great previews and all the best features from the world of technology. And why not try our competition to win a console? Until next time, let us put some romance into your life with a clip from the stunning new game Final Fantasy VIII. Keep it real. Watch Cybernet.